you so much for joining my Instagram Live. My name is Makita Waterman. I'm the CEO of Top Writing Services Incorporated. I am super excited to chat with you today. I'm going to be talking about how to get customers on the internet, and I'm going to be taking it to another level. I know I talk a lot about tactics and strategies and tips and things like that to help you every single day, several times a day here on Instagram. But I'm going to get a little bit into more of the mindset of things, your energy, and how you pretty much show up online. And I know this is going to be a little bit more easier said than done, but I will tell you my mindset, my strategy. Hi, thanks for joining. Of how I'm able to create a reputation for myself and really attract customers. Now they are saying, based on statistics here on Instagram, that 2% of your customers will end up becoming, 2% of your followers will end up becoming customers on an annual basis. But I don't necessarily agree with that, because everything starts with mindset, and I can talk about the same stuff I usually share, but I'm going to go straight into mindset, attitude, and your energy. So when you get on social media and you're about to post a piece of content, or you're writing content and you're trying to figure out what exactly to say and how to say it, I strongly recommend that you only create content when you are in a good mood, you're feeling good about yourself, you're feeling confident, and you have something completely unscripted, candid, and ready to share with your audience. I do believe that in between, hi Maya, I do believe that in between the regular content that you share, it's important to share a personal aspect of yourself. And one of the best ways of doing that is by writing captions that are kind of like journals or your diary. Obviously, you're not going to overexpose yourself, but when you're writing your captions on social media, especially here on Instagram, you want to pour your heart and your soul. I know I just recently shared part 2 of a little bit of a clip of the Meghan Markle interview with Oprah Winfrey. And the reason why I decided to share that from TikTok to this platform is she bared her soul in this interview. I honestly believe that she is risking a lot in so many different ways that I don't want to get into in this conversation, because I don't know what the future holds for her and her husband and her family. But this, some people are very mixed about the Meghan Markle interview. Some people are saying she's just using this platform to rebuild her career and all this other stuff. And whether she is or she isn't, it doesn't matter. She's still putting herself out there in front of the world and really risking it all, in my humble opinion, to share her heart, share her story. And that is one of the best ways to get some of your followers, because all of them aren't going to buy from you, to actually buy what it is that you're offering, whether you're a coach, whether you have merchandise, whether you have services or products. So take your business to the next level on the internet this year by really sharing parts of your heart. And when I say parts of your heart, I'm talking about failures, what you learned from your failures, feelings that you're going through during this quarantine, the excitement of bringing on new employees, or the excitements of purchasing products at a warehouse. Talking to people about the highs and lows of your business, of your emotions, of your mindset, of your mental health, and really sharing parts of yourself that nobody can really. Yes, she is so strong. I absolutely agree with you, Maya. It's difficult to put yourself in that predicament. And a lot of people are saying, what if he leaves her? Then she's vulnerable. Yes, that's true. But I think that in her mind, she has a journey and she's gone through a lot. And I think that if she decided to keep her mouth shut, I think that would take a toll on her in so many ways. And whether she starts a business or she uses this to become a bigger brand than she ever was, I don't really think it matters. I think we can have it all in business, in our career, as a mother, as a friend, as a human being. And we can use the platforms that we have available to share our story, because some people might or may not understand our story. Some people might feel inspired. And when you can really connect with people mentally and emotionally, that's when you're in the sweet spot of people going into your DMs and asking you, when is that product shipment coming through? Do you have this coming through with your business? When are you going to do an online course? And you start taking yourself to a new level of no longer just being an entrepreneur, but you're taking, hi Judy, thanks for joining. You're taking your personal brand to the next level. You're mixing it with your business brand. You're creating content that people are waiting for, and people are actually sharing with you that, hi, thanks for joining. It's been a while. They're sharing with you that they are constantly looking forward to seeing your content, and that you're inspiring them and you're making them feel connected. And now that we are still living through this pandemic and doing our best to really build networks and really share a part of our journey and our business and our mindset, we really have to learn how to build trust with our audience, with patience, with time, and doing things that feel right. I really believe that as an entrepreneur, one of the best things that you can do is use your intuition to help you to continue to rise above mediocre content. Because mediocre content, and we'll get into how to attract high quality clients, mediocre content will attract mediocre people, places, things, and situations that you weren't expecting. High quality content, in my opinion, with consistency, with persistence, with time, with effort, with creativity, really helps you attract high quality leads and high quality customers that you weren't expecting. And in order to create high quality content, you have to ask yourself, if I share this video today, if I share this infographic, if I share this post, is it something that my audience will care for? Is it something that will help them with their personal life, with their financial life, whatever kind of industry that you're in? And not so much showing up all the time to make a sale, but showing up as the expert that is there to give feedback, answer questions in your DMs, answer questions in the posts and everything and so forth. Because a lot of people, they give up on social media. And when I look at their profile, they're not posting every day. They have no enthusiasm when they go live or share IGTV videos from their YouTube channel, for example. They don't seem excited to be there. And even when you're not sharing a YouTube video or any kind of video on your platform, people can sense whether you want to be there, even just by reading your captions. And it starts with a lack of enthusiasm. It starts with kind of copying, pasting things that you were doing around this time last year, when your social media strategy and your online marketing strategy should be completely different than anything you've done in the past year or so. And that takes a lot of time, it takes a lot of structure, and so on and so forth. I'm going to get into shareable content. Shareable content is content that people cannot live without. They're sharing it on their Instagram stories, they're taking screenshots, they're bookmarking, they are saving these pieces of content. And when you start seeing your online community sharing your content, screenshot that, look at the insights, and take a look at the captions, take a look at the visuals and everything that you put in these pieces of content, because it's a sure enough sign as a template as to what you should be using to continue to create shareable content every day. Now, I just started getting really good with sharing pieces of carousels and things of that nature that people are sharing, bookmarking, and sharing on their stories. And it's been a success for me, because I get people several times a week who admire my content and they're sharing it with their audience. And I'm super grateful. I always return the favor when people do that. But shareable content is information that people can't live without. So when you're about to share a piece of content on the social media, ask yourself, okay, it took me an hour to find this information. So shareable content is information that saves your audience time that might take them an hour or several hours to research, that you or your team need to research. So think about that. If you're sharing a carousel of content and it took you an hour to put together this carousel because you were doing research, if you can save your audience time in sharing tips and advice, this content will most likely get shared. Hi, thanks for joining, compared to other pieces of content. So my service providers on the line and everybody on the line who is actually selling products, this is really asking yourself, what educational post can I share today? Can I share something on the news? Can I share something that is relative to my target audience location, their religion, their culture, etc.? and putting it in a simple piece of content that might take several minutes for them to read in a social media post. Last but not least, how to turn your followers into customers. Now, I want to sit here and say that turning your followers into customers really takes time and effort. It's a combination of these things that I've mentioned: building trust, attracting high quality clients with high quality content and a high quality attitude and mindset. It requires creating shareable content and really adding value so that people will never ever want to unfollow you. And unfollowing on a daily or weekly basis, that's completely normal for everybody. But just ask yourself, what value can I add for my audience today? And how can I help them help themselves? Thank you so much for joining, everybody. The weather is beautiful. I need to run some errands, but I appreciate you joining. I will share on Wednesday what I'm going to be sharing next. And in the meantime, I hope you have a wonderful day, a safe quarantine. Hopefully this pandemic will be over soon. But in the meantime, take care of yourself. And if you're new to my page, click the follow button. I've got more content coming soon. Take care. Bye.